Hi, my name is Debbie and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. The next lot of readings are for the 27th of April through to the 3rd of May, and I really hope that you enjoy them. And as always with these readings, not everything is going to resonate with you, but just take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind. I think last week I said to you I was going to give you the opportunity to actually select a deck of cards that you feel resonates with you. So this is actually looking a bit like a game of battleships here, but if you want to write in the comments after this week's readings that you actually like E3 for example, just let me know. And it's going to be a case of first come first serve, but I will try to do these readings with your actual nominated deck, and I hope you enjoy that. And as always, please continue to like and subscribe, and for all new people, welcome, and I hope you enjoy these readings. Thank you. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Your Story in the Cards. This is for the week the 27th of April through to the 3rd of May. And as always, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So I've chosen this deck for you this week, Capricorn. So let's have a look first of all and see what is the angel message that Capricorn needs to hear, please. What is the message? What is the message that Capricorn needs to hear? What is the message? Okay, let's have a look. What is the message? Any message for Capricorn, please? That's going to come out. No, that's too many. Too many. Just one, please. Thank you. Oh, we've got 3 again. You know what? I'm just going to take, I might as well take them all. They flew out, they wanted to come out, so let's have a look. So what have we got? Let's have we got. We have the Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Interesting. And this one here, oh, rude one, let's go. Okay. The Angel of Communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Interesting. Okay, and then the last one is the Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. Ha! Interesting. These two actually really tie in together, because communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is, and this stand up for yourself and what you believe. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look and see which number is going to be relevant for Capricorn, which is the number that may keep on repeating. My goodness, that one threw itself out onto the floor. Excuse me while I just get it. Okay, and we have 050. A sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong. Whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location, embrace the unexpected. Trust your instincts and welcome the opportunities that arrive. Trust your instincts. That's what this is all about. Very interesting. Okay, let's have a look. So this is a different format this week. So this is for Capricorn. I'm just going to give the cards a good shuffle. Good shuffle. Okay, for Capricorn, please. Please can we have the one card? Thank you. And then for what's bubbling underneath the surface. And then for the message, thank you. And then for the outcome. Okay. Right. And as always, I do these cards here, which gives me a general idea of what the reading is all about. So this is for Capricorn. Just give them a shuffle. Oh, so Capricorn, please, what can you tell us? What is the... There we go. And we have another 5. Interesting. So we have 5, 5 and a 5. And this 5 is all about you. This is all about your wellness. This is all about how you tackle things. But is ultimately about you and being happy and enjoying life. And just, yeah, looking after yourself. Okay. Let's have a look now. I'm just going to... Okay, this is all about you. Okay, this is what you're portraying to the world. This is what you're showing everybody, and you are showing them the Four of Clubs. And this is all about security and stability in your job or your career or the crafts that you're doing. So there's something going on, and this is what you're showing to the world. You're saying, you know, I'm quite happy in my job, I'm quite stable, everything's fine. You know, perhaps you're doing some training or some further education and everything's fine. That's what you're showing to the world. But bubbling underneath the surface, something that you are worrying about, and this Jack is looking towards this, okay? So you are worried about something. There is some stressful situation going on around your job or your business or your career or education. There is worries over something, and I feel that you are worried about something being said about your job or your business. You're worrying about that. And if this was an energy somewhere else, I would say it was a person, but this is definitely you. And I feel that you know yourself, this is an acknowledgement to yourself, that maybe you need to be very single-minded about a situation. You need to, well, interesting, what we've got here is stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by standing your ground. And I think there is something to do with that. It is something to do with your job or your business. You know that you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to, what this is saying, communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is, because that is what the Jack of Spades is all about. So that is what is bubbling underneath the surface. That is what you're thinking about. You're not showing that to your earth. To the world, you're saying, yeah, everything's great. So maybe it's somebody at work that you feel, yeah, I need to stand up to this person. I really, really need to tell them what it's all about. That's what this is all about. So let's have a look. The message that you're being given, oh my goodness, is the King of Spades. Now, the King of Spades is a person. So I have a feeling that there is somebody in your business, somebody around your job, somebody around you who is a bit of a grumpy old what's-it, and he can be very, very single-minded and only want what he wants. He doesn't listen to other people. So just looking at these cards at the moment and looking at this, which is the fives, I do feel that perhaps this is your boss at work. He wants you to do something a certain way, and deep down you know it's not the thing that you want to do. Deep down there's definitely something going on here where you are resisting that, and you are actually thinking, I need to stand up for myself and tell him that I don't want to do that. Very, very interesting. So what have you got here as the final outcome? And you've got the Queen of Clubs. All right, the Queen of Clubs is looking towards this King of Spades. So there is somebody, and this is all to do with work or your business or your craft or activity, whatever it is you're doing. There is somebody around you who is going to have your back and who is going to help you take control of this situation. This person is hands-on, and as I say, very, very works at base level, and that sounds derogatory, but it's not. What I mean is she's hands-on with any situation around her. So she is really, really going to be helping you to get through this situation. Interesting cards. Okay, let's have a look at this Four of Clubs for Capricorn, please. Four of Clubs for Capricorn, please. What can you... Well, very, very interesting. You have another Four of Clubs, and this is definitely the message that you are putting out there. Everything is fine and I'm stable. However, we do have two fours now. When you have multiples of fours, it is showing stagnation or boredom or routine in your job. So maybe this is this, you know that you need to stand up for yourself and tell this person, you know what, I'm over this. The repetition is too much for me, and I'm bored, and I want to do things in a different way. Interesting. So let's have a look at this Jack of Spades, please, for Capricorn. What can you tell us about this Jack? There we go. And what have we got? And we have the Jack of Clubs. So this is absolutely same, because this Jack of Clubs is looking towards this. This Jack of Clubs, and this is your energy, don't forget, this is how you're thinking. This is your acknowledgement that you need to get moving on this. This is your acknowledgement that you do need to stand up for yourself and communicate what the situation is regarding your job or your business or whatever action it is that you're involved with. Very, very interesting. So you know you need to do it, and you do want to do it, and this is saying, yeah, let's just get moving. Let's just sort it out. Sort it out now, because you're going to plan this. You're definitely going to be planning it. And this is also start to apply what you already know. So you already know there's a problem. You already know the issues around this, and trust your intuition. Your intuition is, yeah, I know I need to get this sorted out. I need to address this. Interesting. So let's have a look at this King of Spades for Capricorn. What can you tell us about this King of Spades for? Thank you. And you have a Two of Diamonds. Interesting. So this is partnership. This is definitely a partnership. This is it's something to do with finances and money. It could also be something to do with a contract. So perhaps you have a contract with this person. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe it is definitely something to do with your job or your business. And it's also telling you to think very clearly about a situation. Think clearly. Maybe you need to think, as I said to you, use your intuition, but also think clearly about how you are going to be tackling this situation, because this is definitely an agreement. So maybe this could be your contract. Maybe it's negotiating around a contract. Maybe you want to talk to this person about getting more money, a pay rise or something like that. So that is what I feel that card is. So let's have a look at this Two of Clubs. Two of Clubs for Capricorn. Thank you. And that one flew out. And we have the King of Spades. Yeah. So we've got two King of Spades energy. So this is definitely, this person here is looking towards this. So this person is definitely your obstacle. This person is the one who is causing you the issues and the problems. He or she, but I will say because it's a king, it's a he. He is the one that is imposing himself on how he wants you to be. And he's looking towards this. So this is almost an opposition to you getting the pay rise that you feel that you are justified for. Interesting. And if we have a look at this, it says, a sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. So this is the movement. This is you actually deciding exactly what you want to do and moving on the situation. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you want to go, where you want to belong. Very, very interesting. So you are going to get a lot of opposition from this person here. A lot of opposition. And he's not going to like you wanting to take control of your own situation. He's not going to like the fact that you are going to stand up for yourself. So let's have a look. Let's clarify this the King of Spades. And this Queen of Clubs is definitely going to be there to help you through this, because she is within the business. She is within your job. There is somebody around you who is going to be helping you. So let's have a look. And this is for Capricorn, please. Oops. Capricorn. What can you tell us about the King of Spades? My goodness, that fell out. Communication. This is all about clear, concise, clear information to actually manifest what it is you want. Very, very interesting. So we've got the diamonds and we've got the diamonds. Clear thinking, but also this is the money. Clear thinking around, and this is you planning and budgeting and actually getting all your ducks in a row so that you can speak to this person who is going to oppose you, and you are going to stand up for yourself. You're going to communicate clearly, because that is what this is, to basically get exactly what it is that you want to achieve. Very, very interesting cards, Capricorn. And because we've got all of these fives, this is you. You need to look out for you. This is your wellness card. This is all about you. So all of this is about you, and you getting exactly what it is you want. Very interesting. And then you've got these other fives here, so this is definitely telling you to look out for yourself. Nobody else. Look out for yourself and get what it is you want for yourself. Interesting cards. Okay, let's have a look now. Let's see what oracle card you're going to get. Okay, so this is Capricorn, please. Please can we have one card for Capricorn? One card for Capricorn, please. Well, we've got two cards, so let's see what we've got. And we have Release Judgment. Interesting. And we've got another 4. So the 4 is all about your stability and your security. And Release Judgment, maybe that's what it is, because this King of Spades is very judgmental on everything. Very, very judgmental. So maybe this is you saying to him, you need to release that judgment, because it's not serving anybody. Or is it just you actually appreciating yourself and knowing that you need to make decisions for yourself? Let's have a look at this one. And we have Foster Creativity. The creativity is all of these clubs. This is you doing something. And as I say, I keep saying job or business, but it could be anything. Any activity that you're doing, any creativity, any sports club that you're part of. Maybe, as I say, maybe you are part of a sports club. You're just not getting any further with it. You want promotion with it or whatever, and you know that this person here is obstructing that. And you just need to think clearly and get clarity on that situation. But this is foster creativity. Just carry on with it. And you've got a 1 and a 9, and that add up to 10. And the 10 is about new beginnings. You being able to move forward with new beginnings. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at these cards that I can't pronounce. Give them a good shuffle. Okay. The shuffle. Okay, so for Capricorn, please, what is the message for Capricorn? Does that want to come out? Yeah. Your heart's desire, because you've got the heart here and you've got the hearts here. This is all about your heart's desire, what it is that is going to make you happy, to allow you to move ahead, because you have the 2 and the 4, and that's the 6, which is paths ahead, moving ahead, movement, which is what you want. You don't want to be bogged down and stagnant and bored in this situation. And then down the bottom here you have the Jack of Hearts. Now this is you, okay? So now you have 3 jacks. 3 jacks. Lots of activity, lots of young, new beginnings, and lots of activity around the heart, which is all about you. Exactly what it is you want, because this is you. The Jack, again, this is your energy, so you are going to tackle this situation with calmness, and you are not going to allow yourself to get bogged down with it. You're just going to tackle this situation in a really, really nice way, but you are going to stand up for what you believe, because eventually you will get respect from this. So I do love that for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to seeing you next week.